All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing from Road Atlanta. Andrew Lau and Max Gunther on the front row. Adam Barker, Yannick the Cool One Gunther on the second row. Rudolph Gunther, Mike Dalling have the third row. Mike Marshall and Joey Gregory, the rookie, on the fourth row. Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel, and Mark the Man Dantuma on the fifth row. Kevin Gerard rounding out the field. Everybody getting stacked up on the grid, ready to go here this morning. Road Atlanta is gonna get interesting. That long straightaway will come into play. The Ferraris will have the advantage on the straightaway, not by a lot, but they do have a little bit more power than the Porsche. Well, will it be enough to make up the ground they need in the corners? All the drivers get rolling. Kevin Gerard back in that new paint scheme with the Conlift Solutions car and suicide prevention. What a beautiful new Porsche. The Porsche pace car leading him around two. All three members of Team Gunther in the field this morning. And all three members of Team Gunther on the front three rows. Andrew looking like he's warming the tires and trying to keep them clean. There are several spots. It is very easy to go just 1% too far and send the car off track through the dirt, and that could make for some interesting battles, especially coming down the hill through the S's onto the first big straightaway. Just over 2.5 miles, 12 turns, and a pair of long straightaways are going to make for some interesting and exciting racing this morning. But at the end of the long straightaway, there is that 90-degree left, followed by a 90-degree right, and things are going to get really dicey through there. How many drivers are we going to see overshoot? The points leader starting on the front row. Can he get away here early? Coming through the final turns, the Porsche pace car getting ready to pull in. Andrew Lau will lead him through the last corner and control the start. They come out of the final turn, green flag in the air. They are all firing on all cylinders. Lau leads them up through the first turn. A couple of cars going really wide there, trying to make up ground here in the early going. Mike Dalling picking up a spot here early, clearing Rudolph Gunther. Mike now into fifth. Yannick the Cool One going a little bit wide. Dalling trying to defend as here comes Rudolph Gunther. Rudolph looks to the inside. He wants fifth back, but Dalling has the advantage, the momentum. It's not going to be enough. Rudolph claims fifth again. Andrew Lau putting a bit of a gap on Adam Barker. Adam has got to second, putting Max in third. The drag race down into the left-hander. And, oh, Adam gets a little off kilter. Max and Yannick right on his bumper. Will Max be able to get to the inside? Can't get there yet. Kevin Gerard in the early going, already up 2 spots. Nicole Kriesel in 10th. Mark Dantuma did not take to the grid. Andrew Lau already pulling out a gap on Adam Barker as there is problems behind. Rudolph Gunther coming through the S's. Oh, gets a little too wide into the dirt, hard hitting the tire wall. Fortunately, they do have auto healing on this morning. Purely by accident, but it is definitely going to pay off for Rudolph here in the early going. Rudolph now back into 8th place. Very easy to overshoot when you come out of the S's, starting back up the hill, trying to carry as much momentum down that straightaway as possible. Lau continuing to try and grow that lead, but Adam Barker on the march, now just a second behind. He's got Max on his bumper. Adam Barker just set the fastest lap so far. Hello Kitty on the attack this morning. Max sitting in 3rd, Yannick the cool one, Gunther in 4th. Mike Dalling back into 5th place. Mike Marshall now up to 6th. Joey Gregory, the rookie in the Ferrari, currently running in 7th with Rudolph Gunther in 8th after the early incident. Nicole, that's what she said, Kriesel in 9th. Kevin Gerard in 10th. Out of the final turn, you see just how fast Andrew Lau and crew are pushing the cars this morning. Joey Gregory in the highest running Ferrari at the moment. Currently running in 7th, trying to run down Mike Marshall in 6th. Does look like Joey is gaining a little bit of ground. Andrew Lau, who jumped out to that early lead, almost 2 seconds early, but Adam Barker has caught him. Adam now just half a second behind. And Max Gunther right there with him. Yannick about 2 seconds back. Mike Dalling has his hands full. Mike Marshall is there, but Mike Marshall about to have have his hands full trying to get past the Minister of Defense, and it does look like Mark Dantuma is rolling off pit road. He is going to come out on track. The field gets by Mark Dantuma back out. Expect him to be a contender in race 2. Adam Barker flashes the lights at Andrew Lau, reminding him he is there. Max Gunther lurking right behind the top 3, pretty much nose to tail. They've got about 2.5 seconds at the moment on Yannick Gunther, but if they start battling, Yannick's going to be back in this fight. Back through the first turn, about a minute 19 a lap for most of the field, a minute 20. Oh, we've got a battle on for second. Max went on the attack but couldn't get past. Was gonna try and make the pass through the S's, couldn't get it done. Mark Dantuma has had a problem back behind. Down through the S's, just got a little too much of the grass hard into the wall. Mark, auto healing is on, buddy. Stick with it. Yannick had fallen to about 3 seconds back, but has now started to reel him back in. 2.8 seconds back. Mike Dolling still holds on to fifth. Mike Marshall in sixth, right on his bumper, unable to find a way past. Joey Gregory lurking about 2.25 seconds back in seventh place, closing in on the battle ahead. Rudolph Gunther lost a lot of ground in that early incident, but has started reeling him back in about 4.3 seconds back, but he is gaining very quickly. Meanwhile, the top three still nose to tail. Did pull a little gap on Yannick. Mike Dolling, the Minister of Defense, still holding off Mike Marshall. That is the battle for fifth place. Kevin Gerard has now moved past Nicole Kriesel. He is up to ninth. Nicole off in the grass. Nice drift, though. She manages to hold on to it. Yep, she gets it back. Drivers, we're talking about difficulty passing here this morning. We see it playing out to a degree. You've got to have a ton of momentum to get the car in position to make a pass. Adam Barker, Max Gunther have been unable to find a way past the leader. Remember, the top two are also battling for that championship. Andrew Lau currently leads Adam Barker in the points. This could be a huge race here if Andrew Lau can beat Adam Barker to continue to extend the points lead. That top three has pulled away from Yannick, the cool one, Gunther. Yannick back in fourth, Mike Dolling in fifth. Dolling still able to defend. Mike Marshall unable to find a way around. Joey Gregory back in seventh place, was gaining on these two. It gained quite a bit of ground, but has now slipped about 3 seconds back. Meanwhile, Rudolph Gunther has gained a ton of ground, now just 2.7 seconds back. Rudolph still on the march, now 2.3 seconds back. Meanwhile, Mike Marshall still trying to find a way around Dowling, and Andrew Lau still leads the crowd. Andrew has pulled out a 1 second lead in the last lap or so. Max Gunther still haunting the back bumper of Adam Barker. Yannick now 4 seconds back, but the car's back behind. Oh, looks like Mike Dowling may have had a problem down through the S's. Looked like he lost quite a bit of momentum there, has regained it though. Mike Marshall still unable to capitalize at that moment. Joey Gregory in 7th, about to be under attack. Rudolph Gunther 1.25 seconds back. Rudolph continuing to reel in the 7th place car. Rudolph came into this morning 5th in points, trying to gain some ground on Yannick, but Yannick currently running in 4th in points. Rudolph lost a little bit of ground a moment ago, had an off-track moment. May have given Joey a bit of a reprieve. His gap now 2 seconds. Meanwhile, up front, Andrew Lau still holding about a 1 second gap on Adam Barker and Max Gunther. Yannick is starting to gain a little bit of ground on the top 3. But with just over 5.5 minutes left, not sure he's going to have enough time. Adam Barker has put some breathing room between him and Max Gunther. Max in 3rd, now 1.7 seconds back from 2nd. Yannick 4.2 seconds back in 4th. Mike Dowling and Mike Marshall still inches apart battling. Lap traffic will come into play in a moment. The lap car of Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel just ahead as they come into the second straight. She'll move. Holy cow! Dowling goes all the way into the grass to clear. That was a gutsy pass. But managed to put a little breathing room between him and Mike Marshall, at least for the moment. Joey Gregory under attack. Rudolph Gunther has caught back up. Rudolph looking to the inside. Looked like he was going to try and make the dive into the final turns. Gets a better run out of the turn. Looks to the inside on Joey. Rudolph goes up to 7th. Joey Gregory back to 8th. Max Gunther in 3rd, now 1.5 seconds behind Adam Barker. Andrew Lau's lead about 1.25. Adam Barker, though, is pushing it, trying to close the gap. Lau down the hill. He'll go and complete another lap and pull a little bit more. That was the fastest lap of the race run by Andrew Lau, and one of only 2 drivers to get under the 119 mark. 118.96. Max Gunther previously set a lap of 118.98. Max Gunther unable to hold pace with the top 2 for the moment. Yannick the cool one, Gunther in 4th. Mike Dolling still holds 5th. Mike Marshall still on his bumper. Adam Barker seems to be able to gain a little bit of ground in the second half of the track, but it doesn't appear to be enough. Max Gunther swung way wide out of that final turn, tried to push the car, gain any ground he can here late in the run. Remember, going into race number 2, the top 7 will invert. As of right now, it looks like Yannick Gunther will be the car on the pole. As the sun goes down, they come down, should be getting the white flag this time. White flag is in the air. Andrew Lau has led every lap so far. Can he lead the most important one? Adam Barker making one last push here, has closed in back within a second. Giving it everything that Hello Kitty Porsche has on the last lap. Max Gunther currently in 3rd, Yannick the cool one in 4th. Mike Marshall currently running in 5th, has pulled a little bit of gap on Mike Dolling in 6th. Rudolph Gunther in 7th. Joey in 8th. Kevin Gerard currently running in 9th. Nicole Kreisel in 10th. Down the final straight, Adam Barker has yeeted it right up to the bumper on Andrew Lau. Does he have anything for him in the final turns? Barker goes way deep into those and lost a ton of momentum. But out of the final turn, Andrew Lau will get it done. Adam Barker comes home in 2nd, Max Gunther in 3rd. And now they're going to play a quick round of bumper cars, knowing that the damage is turned off. Let's see if we can talk to our top 3. Hey, Max, it's Doug. You got me?
Hey, Doug.
Hey, a great run this morning. Obviously, some consistent laps, just not enough to get to the front.
Yeah, the other guys were way too fast, and I messed up quite a few corners today.
Well, you despite the mess ups, you had the second fastest lap of the morning. I mean, you were not exactly going slow this morning.
Yeah, but Andrew is way faster today. I I think it's the track. Road Atlanta is not my home track, as you would say. I don't really like it, but it's still fun to race with these guys.
Oh man, you guys put on one heck of a show. Now you got to come from about fifth place. A lot of traffic ahead on the start.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. It's a really tough track to overtake anyone, so that's gonna be interesting to see.
It definitely will. Well, great job and congratulations, another podium finish, Max.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you.
Max Gunther comes home in third. Adam Barker finishes in second. Adam, that was quite a push on the last lap.
Yeah, it was. I was just trying to hit all my marks, see if I could push Andrew into a mistake, and it was just a little bit too late. He was just too quick. He had an extra 10th on me every lap, so it was a really good race. Really well done by Andrew.
Well, you did put on, it looked like coming into that final section, you were carrying so much momentum, but it looked like you just got too deep into that 90-degree left, and that's where it went. He just pulled away.
Yeah, trying to get it to stop for that. That was all racing to be an issue for me. I don't know why. Don't know why. It was just being awkward there. So.
Well, another great finish, man. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And finally, our winner, Andrew Lau. Andrew, you looked untouchable this morning.
Yeah, we got off to a good start, and Adam and Max kept each other busy, so I just kept trying to do my own pace and try to get as far as we could.
Well, it looked like that last lap might have been a little bit scary for you. Adam was really closing the gap there.
Yeah, just trying to save a little bit of the tires at the end and make sure we didn't get off the track at all. Just trying to keep it clean more than trying to build a gap there.
Well, you have been extremely fast all season. You definitely extended your points lead a little bit here. A great start to the day. Can you come from 7th and get the job done again?
It's going to be tough. It's a hard track to get overtakes done on. I think the main goal is just try to get in front of Adam, really.
Well, that shouldn't be too terribly hard, man. You had the fastest lap of the morning, and you just were flying around here this morning. Congratulations on the win, buddy.
Oh, thanks, Doug.
Andrew Lau gets the win. Jared, you are not wrong. He has been bad fast all season long. Kevin Gerard had a great race, and it looks like Kevin and Nicole both will pick up a lot of points this morning, closing in and potentially passing Harry Volsmir and Giancarlo. Both drivers come into the morning. Nicole in 9th, Kevin in 10th. Both of them going to move up a little bit just based on the first race, and we could see some big changes in the points after Road Atlanta. Going into race 2, the top 7 will invert. That's going to put Andrew Lau starting in 7th with a long way to go. Pit strategy liable to play a big part of this one. We saw a lot of close battles, a lot of back and forth throughout the first race, but you heard the drivers say it is very tricky to pass here. That could be a deciding factor of the morning. Don't forget to tune in tonight, 7:30 Eastern. BRR Cup Series is back. More exciting racing. You don't want to miss out on any of that. And if you missed any of the previous races, you can find them on our YouTube channel. Plus, make sure you check out the website, htsai.net. We are going to be making some more updates this afternoon. You definitely want to check that out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Race number 2 with an invert and a much, much longer battle. Rudolph Gunther and Mike Dolling have the front row. Mike Marshall and Yannick the Cool One Gunther on the second row. Max Gunther and Adam Barker on the third row. Andrew Lau, Joey Gregory on the fourth row. Kevin Gerard, Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel. Round out your top 10. Mark the Mandan Tuma starts in 11th. Will Mark take the grid? No, Mark did not take the grid for this race. Rudolph Gunther will control the start once the Porsche pace car pulls to pit road. Seven Porsches, 3 Ferraris this morning. It was kind of odd to see only 2 makes of cars this morning. But the Porsche has just been such a dominating car all season long. Jared, why aren't you here? You love this track. That is no excuse. Get your priorities straight, Jared. Get out here and get racing. I could have swore you loved this track. Rudolph Gunther leading him down. The sun is going down throughout this race. We saw sunset during race 1, so we'll be racing with light by midway through race 2. Mike Dolling, the Minister of Defense, starts on the outside of the front row. He could be very, very difficult to pass here this morning. He comes into the morning 3rd in points. Definitely has a reason to drive defensively today. Pace car is in. Rudolph fires quickly, and Mike Marshall gets to the inside on the Minister of Defense. As they come out of the final turn, they're going to go 3 wide. Yannick, the Cool One, shoots it to the inside. They're going to touch. Oh, that got close. Adam Barker takes advantage. He is on the move. And Andrew Lau taking advantage of Adam Barker opening. Oh, Andrew Lau's around. The points leader is around. What happened here? Lau gets the, oh, there was some contact, and he ends up backing it into the wall. Lau with that dominant win in race number 1, now in trouble early. Meanwhile, Rudolph Gunther out front. Mike Dolling now in second. The battle's on for third as Mike Marshall trying to hold on to it. But Yannick the Cool One Gunther and Adam Barker right on the back bumper. They are battling up into the S's, but as they go downhill, they go single file for the moment. Three Gunthers. Yannick the Cool One, Max, and Rudolph. Team Gunther in full effect this morning. With Rudolph leading the crowd by about 2 seconds at the moment, but the Minister of Defense, Mike Dolling, trying to reel him in. Meanwhile, third through about 6th place, nose to tail. Joey Gregory just behind in 7th. Kevin Gerard now up to 8th. Andrew Lau in 9th. Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel in 10th. Very good point there, Jared. It is a hat trick of Gunther's. Yannick, Mike Marshall, Adam Barker, and Max Gunther all nose to tail down through the S's. Everybody trying to carry as much speed as possible onto these straightaways. Use the draft the slingshot into the turns at the end of the straightaways, but we have not seen it play out as much as we expected this morning. Joey Gregory about 3.4 seconds back. Kevin Gerard about 5 1/4 seconds back. Andrew Lau 4 seconds back from him. And Nicole rounding out the field. Mark Dantuma not taking the grid. Rudolph's lead now 2.5 seconds as he comes across the start-finish line. However, the real question is, what kind of strategy do we see from the drivers this morning? Mike Marshall has had a problem. Going downhill through the S's, coming out of the final turn, goes wide into the grass, out to the outside, or to the inside wall. But keeps it rolling because of the mistake that Auto Heel been on this morning. That does move Marshall back into 6th place. Joey Gregory trying to reel him in 7th. Andrew Lau just set the fastest lap of the race as Kevin Gerard goes wide. Gerard off into the grass. Lau back up into 8th, trying to reel in Joey. Hey, good morning, Russell Worth. Russell cheering on Adam Barker in the Hello Kitty car. If you look closely, Hello Kitty is packing heat. You have to wonder if that means that Porsche is like a Bond car and it deploys guns. We've not seen it yet, but that doesn't mean it's not possible. Adam Barker currently in the middle with Yannick in 3rd and Max in 5th, but he's stuck in the middle of the Gunthers. They have caught up to Mike Dolling in second, but meanwhile, Rudolph Gunther has checked out his lead now, 3.7 seconds. Mike Marshall in 6th place after that incident on the front straightaway, trying to make up some ground here. Joey Gregory behind in 7th. Andrew Lau is closing the gap on Joey quickly. Kevin Gerard in 8th. Kevin in 9th. Nicole in 10th. Nicole and Kevin in that battle for 9th and 10th in points. However, both of them stand to pick up at least one, potentially 2 spots this morning. And Kevin potentially could pass Nicole in the points this morning, as well as picking up a couple of spots with Harry and Giancarlo being out of the race. Rudolph Gunther's lead, 3.8 seconds over Dolling, Yannick, and Adam Barker. Max still lurking right there with them. Mike Marshall sits in 6th, Joey in 7th, and Andrew Lau, after that early incident on the marks, Lau up to 8th, but 1.8 seconds behind Joey at the moment and closing in. Mike Dolling has had a problem. Down toward turn 1, Dolling in 2nd place. Goes a little wide off into the grass. Just kisses the wall. A very close call, but holds it in for 4th. Andrew Lau has caught the back bumper on Joey Gregory. Max Gunther did manage to get by Mike Dolling, now moving Dolling back into 5th. Yannick Gunther now into 2nd with Adam in 3rd. But Yannick now 4.6 seconds behind Rudolph. Can he close that gap? 40 minutes to go. He's got the time, but Rudolph has been on a tear since the green dropped. Adam and Yannick 2nd and 3rd, just continuing to turn laps. Adam has not gone on the attack, but as soon as we say that, Adam looking to the outside down the hill. And Adam pulls it off. Adam Barker now to 2nd place. Yannick in 3rd. That did allow Max Gunther in 4th to close right up to him. And Rudolph Gunther further extended his lead, now about 6 seconds. Oh, Adam, a little bobble though, coming toward the S's. The lap car of Nicole Kriesel trying to move out of the way. Oh, she goes off. She went wide, trying to allow the battle to continue as Yannick gets the run down the straightaway. Adam has the advantage on the inside of the turn, but can't clear. Oh, they touch and Adam is around. Let's take another look at that incident. Adam Barker, Yannick Gunther battling it out. Adam, oh, it looks like Yannick turned in and Adam didn't. Adam Barker now back to 6th place. Mike Dolling now back up into 4th, right on Yannick's bumper. Max Gunther now to 2nd, and it is 1, 2, 3 Gunther. Rudolph Gunther, Max Gunther, and Yannick Gunther. Mike Dolling now in 4th, Mike Marshall in 5th. Adam Barker drifting back to 6th, and now he has to contend with Andrew Lau. Lau, all he said he needed to do today was get back past Adam. If he beats Adam here, he extends that points lead. This could be the biggest battle of the morning with just 4 races left to go. Every point counts between these two. Joey Gregory back in 8th. The rookie putting on quite a show this morning, has been in the fight all morning long. Looking forward to seeing how he continues the rest of the season. And as we've seen all season long, Kevin Gerard back in 9th, getting faster and faster week in and week out. Same with Nicole, that's what she said, Kriesel. These two both in the top 10 in points, and as we mentioned, will be moving up. And I will say that GT3 NSS drivers have been helping and coaching both Kevin and Nicole a lot. Next season, these two could be championship contenders. Max Gunther, 5.5 seconds behind Dad Rudolph. Trying to reel him in. Yannick in 3rd, has a bit of a gap on Mike Dolling in 4th. So it's Gunther 1, 2, 3, Mike 4 and 5. If only we'd had another member of Team Dolling here, it could have been even more fun. Adam Barker in 6th is reeling in both Mikes at the moment. 1.8 seconds back with Andrew Lau right on his bumper. Now, as the sun goes down and the lights come on, things could change dramatically out here. It's harder to see. Depth perception gets a little bit off. Mike Dolling, Mike Marshall, Adam Barker, and now Andrew Lau, all just about nose to tail. Riding in car with Andrew Lau down the long straightaway. You see, they still have a little bit of sunlight. Oh, things get really sketchy. Mike Dolling loses a couple of spots. Lau's going to look to the inside through the final turn. Oh! It don't get much closer than that, folks. Mike Marshall has slipped back into 6th place. Adam Barker managing to make up some ground here. Now back into the top 5. Kevin Gerard has had a problem back behind. Just goes a little bit wide out of the far end of the track. We have seen numerous drivers have that same problem here this morning. Max Gunther has started reeling Rudolph in, now 3.3 seconds back and closing. Also pulling away from the cool one, Yannick Gunther. Mike Dolling in 4th, Adam Barker in 5th, still battling it out. Andrew Lau in 6th, closing in with Mike Marshall still lurking back behind in 7th. Joey Gregory in 8th has started gaining a little bit of ground on Mike Marshall. Kevin Gerard back in 9th. Nicole, that's what she said, Creasel in 10th. Looks like Nicole may be a little off pace down the straightaway. I'm wondering if she's having car trouble. Max Gunther just set the fastest lap of the race. Also the first driver in race 2 to get under the 119 mark. Rudolph Gunther's lead is shrinking quickly as Max closes the gap. Now down to just over 2 seconds. Nicole Creasel is on pit road. Not sure what has happened with the Ferrari. Kevin Gerard likely to pass Nicole Creasel today in the points as he finished ahead of her in race 1 and looking like he will beat her in race 2. These two have been having a wild battle at the back of the pack, making their way up all season long. Remember, Nicole finished top 5 in the points last season. Max Gunther continuing to close in on Rudolph, now 3 seconds behind though. Yannick 3.5 seconds back in 3rd. Mike Dolling, Adam Barker, and Andrew Lau nose to tail. Lau's biggest goal this morning, as we heard, is just finishing ahead of Adam Barker. Will we see a fuel or a strategy play on pit road that allows him to do so as we close in on the halfway point in race 2? We should see drivers on pit road in the next few laps. Kevin Gerard is in a little bit early. Andrew Lau's going on the attack. He's going to make a move. Can he do it on the outside? Can't get there yet. Nicole Creasel has had a problem back behind. Coming down into the final turns down the hill. Just a little too much braking and goes around. While the Gunthers continue to pull away in the top three, Mike Doling, Adam Barker, and Andrew Lau, 4th, 5th, and 6th continue to battle. And as we've been talking about, 5th place and 6th place, that is the battle for the title. Andrew Lau currently has the points lead, but Adam Barker ahead of him on track at the moment. Lau did get the win in race number 1, and here goes Barker. Tried to set up a move on the Minister of Defense, but Mike Doling ain't that easy to pass. And as they run now, if we checking my holy cow, Rudolph in trouble. Rudolph too wide down the hill. He gets it turned around. Andrew Lau's in trouble. Chaos at the halfway point. Rudolph comes out of the final 2 turns, but goes wide, headed down the hill, and the final one ends up in the grass. Almost had it saved, but hard into the inside wall. He spins it around, gets it back on track, but we see 3 cars go by. And Andrew Lau, one of those cars. And it looks like Lau just gets a little bit loose. Ends up in the inside wall. Did Andrew Lau have another incident? Let's take a look. Andrew coming down into the S's, overshoots just a little bit, ends up in the grass. But manages to keep the car rolling. With the big shake-up at the halfway point, Max Gunther now has the lead. Yannick Gunther in 2nd. Mike Doling now has 3rd. Adam Barker in 4th. Mike Marshall now in 5th. Rudolph Gunther back to 6th. Joey Gregory in 7th. Andrew Lau in 8th on pit road for his stop. Kevin Gerard has 9th. Nicole Kriesel in 10th. And it looked like we were going to see for the first time. Here we go. Pit stops underway. Max Gunther is in. Yannick Gunther is in. Mike Doling stays out. Adam Barker stays out. Mike Marshall is in. Rudolph Gunther is in. Joey Gregory coming toward pit road. Will he come in? Joey is headed to pit road. Andrew Lau has completed his stop. Kevin Gerard has completed his stop, as has Nicole Kriesel. It looked like we were going to see for the first time ever the top three all Gunther. Rudolph's got some ground to make up here. If that is going to happen. Rudolph really dominated the first half of race 2, but that one incident sent him back a lot. Mike Dolling heads to pit road. Adam Barker is in. Hey, thank you for the like, Barbara. Will Max Gunther and Yannick Gunther be able to reclaim the lead? Mike Marshall not far behind. Rudolph Gunther is reeling Marshall in, and Andrew Lau about 7.5 seconds back is still closing in. Max and Yannick take the lead. Adam Barker's coming off pit road, is going to claim third. Mike Dolling comes off pit road in fourth. Mike Marshall in fifth. Rudolph Gunther in sixth. Andrew Lau back in seventh, is reeling in Rudolph Gunther, but now several spots behind. Hey, Nicole, you're supposed to be driving. Kevin Gerard is back on pit road. Appears that Nicole Kriesel is out of the race. Max Gunther has a 4.7 second lead over Yannick. Adam in third. About 3 seconds back, Mike Dolling in fourth. And Mike Marshall in fifth. The field spreading out after pit stops. Rudolph Gunther in sixth. Andrew Lau in seventh. Oh, I didn't know that was possible, Nicole. I didn't think they had that set up. Andrew Lau in seventh place, less than 5 seconds behind Rudolph Gunther, trying to close the gap, pick up as many spots as he can in the second half of the race. Adam Barker sits second in points, third on track at the moment, trying to close in on Yannick. And it appears Rudolph Gunther may have had another issue. Coming through the far end of the track, he just loses the back end. How many times have we seen that happen this morning? Mike Marshall also having a problem. Coming down the hill toward the start-finish line. Again, we see him in the grass. Same thing that happened to Rudolph Gunther a few laps ago. Oh, I bet you're right, Nicole, because damage was being off this morning, too. I bet you're absolutely right. Max Gunther continues to lead, but Yannick, the cool one Gunther, is gaining a little ground. Adam Barker not far behind in third. Mike Dalling in fourth. Andrew Lau now back up into fifth. And Lau is reeling in the top four. However, he is about 25 seconds out of the lead. But any mistake out of the top four, and we have seen a lot of little mistakes since the sun has gone down. Could be Andrew Lau's lucky day with the sun down and the lights on. Lau just 2 spots now behind Adam Barker, trying to minimize any points gain that Adam has. Mike Dalling currently sitting in fourth, trying to reel Adam in. Meanwhile, Max Gunther has a 4.7 second lead. And Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel cheering on Max Gunther. Rookie Joey Gregory in eighth, flashing his lights for some odd reason. I think it should. Adam Barker has had a problem. Coming down through the S's, back onto the straightaway, gets a little bit of the sand, goes around hard into the inside wall. Wow. That is huge. Andrew Lau now in fifth, but Adam Barker slipped back into fourth place. Lau just 10 seconds behind. Lau needed Adam Barker to make a mistake to try and minimize the points gain. And he got it. Adam Barker slipping back from third to fourth. Lau is the faster of the two and has consistently been faster today. 15 minutes left. He's less than 10 seconds behind Adam Barker. And remember, fourth place Adam Barker sits second in points to fifth place Adam Lau. Yannick Gunther sits in second, but Max Gunther is pulling away. And the Minister of Defense now sits in third place. Mike Dalling on a tear here in recent weeks. Mike third in points. Mike liable to make up a little bit of ground on Adam Barker in the points today. Adam 3.3 seconds behind Dalling at the moment. Mike Marshall currently running in sixth. Rudolph Gunther in seventh. Rudolph closing in on Marshall. Mike was having a great run in the top five until problems earlier. making sure Marshall knows he's there. Rudolph trying to set up the pass down the straightaway. Mike Doling in third, still has Adam Barker reeling him in. 2 seconds behind is the gap. But Lau is closing in as well, now down to less than 9.5 seconds behind Barker. This battle for 6 may get very heated here in a minute. Rudolph Gunther in 7th, trying to get around Mike Marshall. He's tried to set up the run a couple of different times, but hasn't been successful. Rudolph definitely faster down through the S's, but Mike Marshall has been beating him other places on the track to keep him behind. Andrew Lau still holding in 5th, but has lost some ground. Adam Barker cranking it up. The gap back to 10 seconds, and Adam Barker closing in on Mike Doling. Yannick the Cool One Gunther currently sitting in 2nd. Max Gunther way out front, now almost 8 seconds. This battle for 3rd, though, about to get really heated. Don't forget to come back tonight, 7:30 Eastern. BRR Cup Series is back. Always a great time, always a lot of fun. And hey, if you're really lucky this afternoon, you might get to see Angie do a little trucking. Mike Doling in 3rd place, trying to hold off the hard-charging Adam Barker. Hello Kitty on the attack. But it is one thing to catch Mike Doling. It is a whole nother thing to pass the Minister of Defense. He didn't get the nickname for nothing. Rookie Joey Gregory, his first race with the league, currently running in 8th place, has had a great consistent morning. Look for him to be making his way forward in the coming weeks. Kevin Gerard stands to pick up quite a few spots in the points this morning. Currently running in 9th. Max Gunther has only ran 3 weeks of the season, but won in 2 of them. And Andrew Lau will keep his streak alive. Lau has had a podium finish every single race, every single week of the season. With the win this morning, that streak will stay alive. Adam Barker makes the move on Mike Doling. Let's take a look at this battle. Adam right to the back bumper as they go down the hill into the final section. Adam just sends it deeper. He said he was having problems getting the car woed up there. They touch. Then it's just the drag race into the final turn, and Adam comes out just enough ahead. Manages to shut the door into turn 1. Mike Dolling now back to fourth. Adam Barker up to third place. Andrew Lau, while they were battling, gained a lot of ground, now just about 8.5 seconds behind Mike Dolling. Adam Barker now just 7 seconds behind Yannick Gunther and gaining on him. But with 7 minutes left to go, I don't think Adam will be able to catch him. I have been wrong before, though. Max Gunther, meanwhile, has extended his lead, now 6.5 seconds over Yannick. Mike Dolling sitting in fourth, staying right with Adam Barker. Could we see a battle for third again? Andrew Lau back in fifth, still closing in slowly but surely on third and fourth place. Rudolph Gunther holds sixth, Mike Marshall in seventh, Joey Gregory in eighth, Kevin Gerard in ninth, Nicole Kriesel will come home in 10th this morning. Yannick's gap back to third place, now just 6.8 seconds. Adam Barker on the move. Mike Dolling staying right with Barker. And Andrew Lau loving the battle going on just ahead. Andrew now down to about 8 seconds behind Mike Dolling. Five minutes left, and Max Gunther just cruising, has a 6.9 second lead. Looks like the leader will encounter a little bit of lap traffic along the way. Yannick Gunther in second, not gaining a lot of ground. Adam Barker in third, still Mike Dolling right behind him, but Mike losing a little bit of ground now. And Andrew Lau continues his march, now 6.8 seconds behind Dolling. Rudolph Gunther in 6th, Mike Marshall in 7th. Kevin Gerard has gone to pit road unexpectedly. Lau now just 6.7 seconds behind Mike Doling. With 3 minutes left, the charge that Andrew Lau is on, there is potential that he could catch Mike Doling, but will he be able to pass him if he gets there? Last time by, Lau was over half a second faster than Doling, and over a quarter second faster than third place Adam Barker. Max Gunther's lead is starting to shrink now as Yannick closes in. Yannick now just 6.3 seconds back. Adam Barker just 6 seconds back from Yannick in third. Mike Doling still lurks in fourth, and Andrew Lau in fifth, now 5.8 seconds back. Lau just set the fastest lap of the race by quite a margin, 118.52. Max Gunther has the second fastest lap, and it was a 118.96. Andrew Lau was a second faster than Adam Barker, Mike Doling, and over a second faster than Max and Yannick Gunther. And Adam Barker is not taking it easy. He is reeling in Yannick Gunther. Max Gunther has pulled out to a 7.1 second lead at the moment. Lau has just stepped up to another level. Rudolph Gunther led the race early. Is now back in sixth place. Mike Marshall has had a problem and gone to pit road. Meanwhile, Max Gunther on the final lap down the long straightaway. Andrew Lau, what a late race charge. Max Gunther down the hill through the final turn will win race 2 at Road Atlanta. Yannick the Cool One Gunther comes home in second. Adam Barker recovers for third place. And let's talk to our top three. Adam, you come home in third, but that was a hard-fought third, and you were charging late in the race.
Yeah, it was a crazy race. Really, something else. I think we'll have to have some words with Yannick after the race. Pit maneuvered me out of what could have been a win. But, it was a good fight back.
It definitely was, man. A great comeback after the spin, and a great job to come home with the podium.
Yeah, thank you very much. It was hard fought, that one. Mike made me sweat for the end.
He definitely did. Great job, buddy.
Thank you.
Adam Barker comes home in third. Yannick Gunther comes home in second. Yannick, you come home second place, but I think the really important question here is, are you really the cool Gunther?
Well, I'm behind my brother, so yes, I am still the cool Gunther. Until I'm in front of him, I am.
I got you. A hard-fought second place there, and it looked like for a while in the first half of the race, it might have been a Gunther 1-2-3 today.
Yeah, it would have been cool, but I think our father had a little incident and turned himself around. I'm also very sorry to Adam for turning him around. That was not on purpose.
Well, you guys had quite a battle. You come home with another podium finish. Congratulations, Yannick.
Thank you, Doc.
And finally, our winner, Max Gunther. Max, we have to ask the important question. You got the win, but is Yannick the cool brother?
Yeah, he is. As long as he is behind me, he's the cool one. That's recognition.
Well, he managed to finish behind you. You got a win, and I was looking. This is only like your third race of the season, and or your fourth race of the season. But 3 of the 4 weeks you've been here, you've gotten a win.
Yeah, I'm really busy in real life right now, so I can't race every day, every Sunday, but I try to be on as often as possible because this is awesome. Well, it's always great racing.
It definitely was great racing. You guys put on one heck of a show, and you get back to victory lane once again. Great job today, Max.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you.
Max Gunther gets the win. Don't forget, come back 7:30 Eastern, BRR Cup Series. And I do expect that Angie will be on trucking here in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all had as much fun as we did. Have a great day, everybody.